and girls, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, you're very much welcome. I am Nomcebo, the poet. Utonda weziziva utondonga nana sendende nemkhonto yahlala sonani singonomuntu sonomhlambo weziyamazana. I am umzelikazi kaMashubane. Please do feel at home, join the family, subscribe and hit the bell button so you don't miss any video from me. In one of my previous videos, I got a comment from one of you guys saying I should do a video about how I got to Russia. I think it was Sakizo. Yeah, I think it was Sakizo. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing the name right, or maybe I'm not remembering it right, but it was Sakizo Zedi. Yeah, I think it's a he. I don't know. I'm sorry if it's not a he. So this video is just about that, how I got into Russia. Like from an early stage of my school life, I just never wanted to do my tertiary education within the country, which is Swaziland. I felt like I wanted to go to a better country where I can probably get a better education. So that is what I thought. And thank God I am here now, and this is how the whole process went about. After high school, I waited for my results, and the wait was torture, you know. I knew I was going to pass. But now it was a matter of how good I was going to pass. I waited, my results came, and they were not bad, they were okay. And then I started hunting for scholarships. I had started hunting for scholarship even before I had my results, but now that I had my results, and to some extent I knew where I stand in terms of my academic excellence, I think things were just more better and I was so motivated. And then I started going around from private companies and state companies and organizations which I felt like maybe they could sponsor me in some way. Some of those organizations include DBO. I went there, not in a bad way, but the lady I found, they didn't even give me time to even explain myself why I was there. And most organizations were telling me that they are not sponsoring students that are going outside SADC. So if it's like overseas, like super overseas, they're just not sponsoring you. It doesn't matter whether the course you're applying for is competitive or what. It just doesn't matter. They are not sponsoring international students outside SADC. So I was like, oh my goodness, what am I doing? So what am I going to do? You know, I was like all over the place. I tried searching online, and online they were telling me that I need to do the English proficiency test, like the IE, LTs, and the TOEFL, something. And the hard thing was that I couldn't find a place in Swaziland where I could do them. Maybe I didn't do enough research, I don't know. But it was hard for me to find a place where I could do that. But now I've heard that you can do those tests in Mananga and Waterford. Waterford College and Mananga College. And there was once a place by Cooper Center Mbabane. I don't know if it's still there. It has been some time since I left home, so I really don't know if it's still there. But yeah, those places. And another thing was like the cost of actually doing those tests, it was super expensive. Like, girl, I had just finished high school. I was literally broke. I didn't have money, and I didn't want to stress my family. That's one thing. I wanted a scholarship that is like fully funded. So that was the most challenge, because most of the scholarships were only offering just a percentage of the tuition fee, or some would just say they are covering everything but you have to cater for your own living expenses. I didn't want that because I didn't want to stress my family. I just wanted to go to a country where I'll be fully independent. I'm not stressing my family. I'm getting an allowance, you know, that kind of a thing. So after I tried a couple of private and state organizations, and like I said, like DBO and so on, and they were not really eager to help me, so I started to do the thing on my own. There's Rakus or Rakas, I don't know how you pronounce it, study in Russia. I applied through that on my own on internet, and I got accepted to some university. I don't even remember what's the name of the university, and they said I had to pay like $7,500. Do you know how much is that? That's like more than 100,000, isn't it? It was like super expensive for me. It was just like no way. And that was like 1 year, guys, 1 year, and I'm paying more than 100,000. Like, really? When I'm planning on learning for free? So it was out of the place for me. I tried other countries like Turkey, you know. I tried to apply. They never replied. Never, like ever, like Even today, I don't know what happened to my application. The only place that helped me is this one. After trying everything on my own and it wasn't working out, so I decided to go to the Ministry of Labor and Social Security, I think, under scholarship department. And when I got there, I asked, do you guys sponsor international students, you know? Like I told you, I had applied on my own through Ruckus and I had the acceptance letter, admission and all that. But now it was a matter of money, you know. Inyongo wasn't there. So when I got there, thank God, they told me that, oh, actually there is a scholarship to Russia. And apparently they had been announcing it on radio. So I was like, what? That's another thing, you guys. Like, that's when I realized it is very important to listen to radio if you are in a country like Swaziland, because that is where they talk about the scholarships things. But at that moment, I was just not listening to radio. Like, who still listens to radio? Like, how many times do you listen to radio? So other students had applied already because they have heard about the scholarship a couple of days earlier, and they had done everything. When I got to know of the scholarship, I had only 4 hours to get a medical certificate, to do my HIV test, to fill the application form, to submit everything. Only 4 hours. And I really believe that my coming to Russia, my getting that scholarship, it was God's grace. Like, I think that's just supposed to be another video for another day, because the way I got the scholarship, it was a miracle. It was a miracle. So after I found that there is a scholarship available, I asked if I can still apply. She gave me the form and I went to fill it. I went to my sister. I told her that there's this scholarship available, you know. That's another thing. I had sisters that would do anything for me, you know. It's not like they were going to the places asking for me, you know, and filling the forms for me. No, but if I would say I need money to go to this place because I want to, you know, get to this thing that is going to elevate my life, they would give me that money, even if it's the last. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you if you're watching this video. I love them. Okay, so through her help, I was able to do the medical checkup. I was able to do my HIV test. I was able to get what else? Okay, the other things I already had, like my certificates and my graded texts. What else? Yeah, I already had those things because, like I told you, I was already moving around, you know, hunting for scholarships. So yeah, I already had that. And then things just worked out for me. So basically, anyone that applied for the scholarship, this is what they needed. You needed to be HIV negative. You needed your Form 5 results. You needed your graded text and a letter explaining why you need the scholarship. Yeah, I think with those things. And then you fill up the form that you'd get from the Ministry of Labor. So that was that. It was so simple, you guys. Like, it was just only those things. And after I had completed everything, I took my documents and everything that was needed. I submitted them. And then I had to wait. The wait was killing me. The wait was killing me. We applied on the 16th of April. That is if I remember very well. Yeah. 16th of April, that is when we applied for the scholarship. We got a reply on the 8th of May, or around May, let me just say around May, that we needed to actually translate our documents to Russian. I think that's the only heavy expense I had throughout the whole application. Obviously, I did pay for my medical checkup and the HIV test. Did I? I don't remember. But yeah, just that. And then the translation of the documents, which was like $50. Back then it was like 850 rands, or emalangeni, sort of, no. So yeah, that's what I paid, and it was a struggle, like that's why I need to do another video, you guys, just explaining why do I feel like coming to Russia was just God's plan, because the struggle, you know. But eventually I was able to pay for the translation, and then we waited. We were supposed to get a reply around July, so that is what they said. That is what they said, around July. But guess when did we get a reply? Guess, October. At that moment I thought maybe my life was like over, because no other country had replied. and the only successful application, or the only one that was promising, it was just the Russian one. And eventually I am here, thank God, and I have been studying and I'm continuing. So basically that is how I applied. So basically, to summarize everything, I went to Ministry of Labor to ask if they have any scholarships, and luckily there was one to Russia. After that, I was asked to do my medical checkup, including HIV, which was like the most significant of them all. And then I was asked to provide my credit tax number, and then I was asked to submit my results, and what else, and then the letter explaining why you want to get the scholarship, and obviously the application form, that goes without saying. And yeah, and that's it. And after that, when we got reply, and then the government started preparing everything for us. That is how good I would say the scholarship was, because everything was being done by government. They're sending off the application forms and everything. It was processed by the government. For us, it was just showing up to sign, showing up to make international passports, because we had local passports, and what else? Yeah, and that was just that. So yeah, like I said, here I'm studying in Russian and all that, and they do provide allowance, which is not much, like it just buys only food. And then here the education is free. So for anyone that is like trying to apply for a scholarship, if you are looking for a scholarship, this is what I can say: don't sit down just because you have your straight A stars, and you know, it's not a guarantee that you're going to get a good scholarship, unless you would literally, you know, go out there, hunt for the scholarship, apply, do the extra tests. You guys, you can get better countries compared to Russia. Actually, Russia is not even on the list where you can get even a better convenient environment for studying. Do the tests, take the test. They are very, very helpful. I feel like had I done those tests, I probably could have gotten a better scholarship and a better country. Do those tests. What else am I supposed to say? Hunt for the scholarships, go to the offices, knock on their doors. You know, you may never know. Some people, they are being sponsored by private companies, especially if your course is really like in demand. You can do it. And there are many sites you can check online for scholarships. For example, you can check the scholarshippositions.com. They post scholarships there like so many times. And what else? And another thing is, you can go to the embassies in the country. There is the embassy of Turkey, there is the embassy of China, Taiwan, the USA. Yes, so many embassies back home. If you really don't know which site to go to, you can go to the embassy and ask, is there any available scholarship? How do I get it? What do I need to do? What are the requirements? Just that, you know. At least they should just tell you that, okay, maybe we can't give you the scholarship, but at least try, okay? At least try. So that's it from me, you guys. If you have any questions, please do ask in the comment section below, or you can follow me on my Instagram, Nomcebo the Poet, right here, and you know, and just DM me. I will answer. Surely I will answer if it's important, of course. So yeah, and if you follow me on Instagram too, please do also like my videos, my photos. Follow me. Follow me. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I love you. I appreciate you. Remember to ask any question in the comment section below, okay? Remember to ask. Let's chat. Let's connect. Okay? Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you. I appreciate you. Bye bye.